Hello, Falguni.
Hello, Jeremy.
So we're now into the fifth week of lockdown
Yes.
and work goes on, I'm sure, for many of your clients. And I guess productivity is one of the key factors in business right now to keep things rocking. So do you have any examples of late of one of your clients and what you've done to help them with their productivity?
So, as you say, we're in week five, and people have been working from home now for all this time. And one of my clients, like many other business owners, was concerned that people are going to be working from home. That's never happened with the whole team, all teams even. And so, how do you manage this, and how do you make sure that actually the productivity is as good as when they were in the office? And so, I advised him quite early on to basically make sure that he was very clear with his five key people, what he wanted to achieve in the business every week. And so, I said, every Friday, just make sure that, for the next week, you communicate with your five key, your sales director, your marketing director, your operations manager, your finance director, communicate what you want them to achieve for the following week. And they need to, in turn, communicate it to their team. Now, we often talk about communication. So, it has to be frequent. So frequency is great, but the communication needs to take place with an outcome. Communication for the sake of communication isn't going to really achieve much. So what is the purpose of the communication? And so that leads me to the third point, which is, how do you track the productivity? And so, what they agreed was that once they knew what the tasks they wanted to achieve, there would be an email at the end of the week or every day. Each team had their own way of doing it, but something to explain in writing that the task had been achieved. And so there's a good level of accountability, people are reporting in, and so you can track productivity.
Fantastic. And would you say morale is high at the moment?
Morale is pretty good because they can, people are communicating with each other, and they can see that, the business is running pretty much as it was, and they can see that they're going to come out of this, and we don't know when we're going to come out of it, but they're going to come out of it and feel that they can continue working in the business, and I think actually they're going to feel like they've come out stronger.
So what's going to happen next with these people?
So the productivity has been monitored, even before lockdown, because I've been working with this client for quite a long time, and he spent a lot of time, setting key performance indicators for each of his employees, and so those are now going to be shared company-wide so that each department can see, how they've been doing. They're going to be shared probably this week, and then we can see the progress, which I think is going to be even better for morale, because they can see that actually they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, great. So we need to check in with you to see what happens next with these clients.
Yes, absolutely.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Falguni.
Thank you very much.